Alright, first one up is an Otani Chrome Pink. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm a little sick, so excuse me if I'm sniffling a little bit. Alright, first I'm looking at the centering. Centering looks great. Now I'm looking at the surface, and I see a few light surface scratches right there, 2 of them, right by the rookie cup, and if you see some kind of factory surface lines right there. Other than that, the surface looks pretty good. I'm gonna see if a clean microfiber can just maybe take away. You never know, some of those. It did. Did you see that? Look at that. Took away the ones by the cup. Let's see if the crotch ones go away. It did. Wow. Okay. Love it. See that? That's great news. I'm surprised, to be honest. Little debris up top. And the corners look great. Corners are nice and sharp. Let's flip the back. Dang it. You can see it? Look at that big dent. It's a bummer because the front it was looking really good. The back corners look good. Surface looks good other than that big dent, but that's just unfortunate. It's really going to knock you. I think it's tricky to see how much they'll knock you down. I think it would be an 8, at least an 8, if not worse. I'm thinking 8. SGC may do 8.5. But yeah, that's a bummer. Let's take a look at those. Yeah, I think we got it. But yeah, the dent. Okay. Alright, Otani Blue at a 75. Cool card. Alright, see what we got. Left to right centering is very nice. Top to bottom is very nice too. Near 50-50 card. If anything, top maybe slightly thicker, but still Gem 10 range. Surface is flawless. The corners are nice and sharp. Don't see any flaws to the front. It's looking really good so far. Wow. Yay, nothing weird on the back. No weird indents, anything. Centering's off left to right on the back, but there's leniency on the back from PSA, so I'm not worried about that. It's a Gem 10 card. I see a little nick on the edge right here, but not enough to bring you from a 10, trust me. Corners aren't as crisp on the back, but again, they're white. It's fine. Very nice card. Nice copy. Making sure there's nothing I missed. Yeah, I like it a lot. This is a Gem 10 card. All right, next up, we got a Heritage Otani. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so left to right, a little thicker on the left than the right. Centering looks like close to 60-40, still within Gem 10 range, but all other aspects need to be perfect. Top to bottom, slightly off center, thicker on the top than the bottom. I'd say that's 60-40 too, actually. And then I'm slightly worried about the corners. See this? It's not really a ding, but it's a definitely like fold almost. Slight, very slight on the top left. Other corners look okay. Slight turn to this corner too. Might be fairly normal for the cut of this card. Very slight surface scratch or roller line right there. I'll just see if that comes off right away. Yeah. Let's look at the back. So back centering's off left to right, thinner on the left than the right. That corner has a little bit of extra white to it. And this corner has a little bit of uplifting right here too. Other than that, touch of white on this right corner. I think PSA would give this a 9. I'm in between a 9 and a 10. I think it's could go either way, so I'm probably gonna give it a 9.5 or a 9. I actually think I might give this a 9 because of that centering in combination with that corner right there. No weird indents. Nothing major. I think SGC would give it a 9.5, but there you go. Alright, this is a cool one. Ace of Diamonds. I actually haven't seen these in person before. Okay. Such a cool card. So centering, I'm looking at the gap from here to the end of the ace compared to that, and these gaps right here, left to right. It actually looks really centered up, 50-50. I know it's kind of die cut, so it might be tricky, but nothing wrong with the surface. Corners are nice and smooth. I'm slightly worried about the edge right here. You can see the ripples all through here. Let's flip it and look at the back though. That ripples didn't carry over too much to the back, which is good. Yeah, little slight uplifting on this a little bit. No weird indents, back centered. It's a nice card, very nice card. So a little bit of foil paper loss right here next to the diamond. With that in combination, I think PSA gives it a 9. I'm at a 9.5. I think this area is just going to be a little too much to get 10. Yeah, other than that, it's a nice looking card. You have 2 of these, so hopefully one will get that 10. But I think this one will get a PSA 9. Okay. All right, we got the other Ace of Diamonds. Let's hope this one's even sharper. Centering looks great again. No edge problems. Very good sign. Corners look nicer too. This one looks clean. Perfect. Okay. I'm not seeing anything wrong with the back either, which is really good. Has that normal, it's just part of the cut of this card. I'm thinking it's just the normal uplifting on these little rounded corners. I'm looking for indents or anything weird. I'm not seeing anything. Nothing. Oh, this card's beautiful. Yeah, I don't see a flaw on it. This is your one to grade. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that one's the 10. Alright, we got Jonathan Taylor. And the Disco. Okay. Centering's nice. They had good quality control, actually, for this year's Prism. Little thinner on the top and the bottom, but not much. 55-45. Not one surface scratch. Card's clean. From a value standpoint, I probably wouldn't submit this. Even if it gets a 10, it's, you know, what, 20-25 bucks. So I would just look at that aspect of grading this card. But the front is gem mint. Let's flip it. The back just has a little debris right there. Got it. Yeah, I mean, this is a flawless card. slight nick to that edge, but not enough to bring you down to a 10. Corners are nice. Yeah, still sharp. Okay, I'm just checking if I missed any weird surface indents or anything. I did not. This card is a 10, but like I said, just think about the value before submitting this one. It's a 10. All right, we got Joe Burrow. I like these neon greens, actually. They're so bright. Okay. Left to right centering is 50-50, but top to bottom is a little thinner on the top than the bottom, but not much. Honestly, it's close. It's like 60-40. Corners are nice, not one surface scratch, nothing weird going on with the surface. Yeah, I don't see anything major. There's one kind of, maybe if you want to call it a refractor line right here, but it honestly doesn't extend up through the complete vertical nature of the card. So I still think this is a gem 10. A little bit of debris. Corners look sharp. Okay, let's flip it. Yeah, the back's nice too. Nothing weird. I do see it right there. See that? Right there. That nick indent. It's very close to the edge, so it's not going to hammer you too much, but I still think it's a 9. In combination, because the centering wasn't perfect, in combination with this, it'll bring you down to a mid-9. I'm still probably like a 9.5, but yeah, I think PSA would give it a 9. That is my thoughts on this one. I mean, it had a shot at a 10, but I don't know. Value-wise, I probably wouldn't send this in because it most likely will get a mid-9 with PSA. Okay. All right, Anthony Richardson Mosaic. I like the look of this card. See what we got. Okay. So it has those normal Mosaic kind of X-Fractor pattern lines. Totally fine. It's normal to all these cards. I think PSA will understand that. A little bit of debris. Just going to wipe. Corners are nice and sharp. The centering's there. Yeah, centering's great, actually. Edges are nice. Corners are nice. It's looking good. Front looks like a gem. It does. Alright, let's flip it, though. The back. Oh, good. So, you see, it just has a little bit of extra. Usually what I do is just kind of get it down, or you just take your microfiber and just go like that. There, see? Took care of it. That's probably what I would do. It's gem mint, this card. A little bit of uplifting on this bottom right corner, but not much white showing. Very common to these mosaics. Touch of extra white there. I'll just run the microfiber through it. Okay. Yeah, no weird indents. I think this is a 10. It's a nice copy. Making sure I didn't miss a crescent dimple or anything. Yeah, this is 10. I like it. Right, more AR. It's the laser. Okay, let's see. Another very nice copy. Centering top to bottom, slightly off, thicker on the top than the bottom, but left to right's pretty good. It's within 10 range, which is a good sign. Nothing weird to the surface. That's awesome. A little bit of a little smudge right here might come off. I'm not even sure that that's a smudge or what, but just wipe it. Yeah, it came off. Okay. All right, one more. Fuzzy. Okay. And a little bit of smudge right here. We're just gonna quickly wipe that one off too. It's easy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, corners are nice and sharp. Edges, no surface dimples. Let's flip it. Wow, I think you have another 10 card on this AR. Love it. Little extra white, little extra cardboard on that, but they usually don't hammer you on that. Very nice copy. Left-right centering's a little off the back. That's okay. They're lenient. I'm just looking for dimples or anything weird. No, I'm not seeing much. No weird marks. The edge has normal, just kind of rippling, but that's normal to these prisms. Yeah, I like this card. I think it's a 10. I think you grade it. All right, more AR. I hope you got all these ARs from the same place, because whoever you got it from, they do not grade cards, because they are clean. I can already see, sorry. My initial reactions always get the smudges and anything off like that. Okay. This one is off-centered left to right, unfortunately. Corners are sharp, nice and sharp. A little extra white on this corner. That's okay, that's okay. Top to bottom's nice. Yeah, so left to right is off-centered. Thinner on the left than the right. It's close to 60-40. But I just don't see PSA giving this one a 10. SGC will give it a 9.5 so far. The back is sharp too. Wow. It's clean. Yeah, just that. See that extra that I'm talking about? You could try just doing the microfiber and kind of just barely pinch at it and got it. Yeah, there you go. See that? Perfect. What I do is just kind of go choop, pull. There it is, the debris. Yeah, so very clean card, but unfortunately centering is enough. It's close. All right, this one is a true in between. It has a shot at getting a 10, but I'm gonna be cautious and say PSA gives a 9. But it does still have a shot at a 10. It's worth grading, definitely. All right, we have another AR. This is the Portals kind of green ice. Okay. Centering is nice. I've been seeing a lot of off-centered. You can tell by the word Portals. Oh man, these are clean. Corners are sharp. Surface is flawless. I don't see anything crazy. Top to bottom might be a little thicker on the top than the bottom. Still, I think, within a gem territory. Back looks nice too. Just some debris on the top. Came right off. Okay. I'm just double checking everything. Corners are nice. Edges are clean. I don't know. I think this is a 10. It's looking good. Yeah, my only slight concern is that top to bottom centering, but I don't know. I think it will get a 10. Beautiful card. Okay. All right, we got Vlad Jr. His stuff is undervalued. He's had some solid seasons. Okay, so let's look at centering first. Left to right's 50-50 solid, but top to bottom is slightly thicker on the top than the bottom. Close. It's 55-45. It's pretty glaring. Do you see this little surface dimple right here? That will automatically get you down to a mint 9. Everything else is looking really good, so I don't see going lower than a mint 9 so far. Just have a tiny bit of debris up here. Okay. No surface scratches. Number down 99. There's a touch of white. These corners look good, but there's a touch of white right there. You can really see it right there. Okay. You might be able to smooth that out, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. That one's a little more of a ding than a smooth out. It doesn't matter because of that dimple. I think you're still within a mint 9 range. So I still think this gets a 9. Definitely no better. Potentially worse, but I don't see it happening. I'm just double checking one more time if I didn't miss any weird dimples or anything. No, it's a mint 9 card. I think with all grading companies, it's just a mint 9. Okay. All right, we got Joe Burrow Portals. It's kind of like the green wave. Centering's nice. I like this centering even better than the AR portals you had. You can see it's better top to bottom. So this card is 50-50. I like how they did that LSU uni. Oh, wow. Do you see that? That's why you kind of refract. It's huge. Okay, this is a huge no-go. Do not grade this one at all. Wow. Yeah, that's why you want to tilt and angle it under lights. It's crazy. That's a big one. I haven't seen one quite like that. I've seen the crescent moon dimple, but this one's very vertical. Okay, so it's already at a 5 right now. PSA would give it a 5. It's a pretty big one, unfortunately. Like an SGC might give it a 6, or Beckett might have 6, but it's just too big. Okay, definitely no go on this guy. All right, we got a Corey Seager, black and white. Number at 25. Wow, I imagine this card to be very condition sensitive. I haven't seen these in person yet. Yeah, I see a lot of kind of print defect, kind of almost like snowing. You don't see this very often on modern cards. You see all the white. That is kind of on the surface factory. You can really see it when I angle it there. Look at all that. So, and I see a touch of white on that corner, but not bad, especially for black corners. But I'm worried about the surface of this. I think PSA would give it an 8 actually because of that. I think an SGC might give it more towards a 9 depending on the back. I see some kind of factory roller lines. You see them right here. So quality control probably wasn't great on this card, on these cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not liking those. Right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking 8.5, and PSA gives an 8. SGC might give it a 9, but I think it's, yeah, I think they would give it a 9 actually. Okay. All right, we got a Jalen Green. I think they're called the Velocity. Let's see what we're working with. I do like the centering, left to right, a little thicker on the left than the right. Top to bottom, a little thinner on the top than the bottom, but still within a Gem 10 range if everything else looks good. I see a very minor dimple, surface dimple. It's not as bad as some of the others. You see it right there. You really see it right there. That might be enough to bring it down to a 9 with PSA. Yeah, it's got some little surface issues. I call this the basketball net. Do you see it right here? All right here, these little kind of X's. It doesn't go all the way through the car, which is nice, but with this in combination with that dimple and being slightly off-center, it's a mint 9 card. I actually think that's probably where I would give it to, just because of all that stuff. There's even a little line right here too. So these optics are tricky. It's good you sent this one in because they're often hard to spot. And there's always surface flaws, I feel like, on these optics. It's crazy. Corners look good. Edges look pretty nice. No weird, huge dimples. Okay. Yeah, it is a mint 9 card. All right, we got an Aaron Judge pink tops chrome. All right, what we got? Heck, can I see? Look at all that extra. I've perfected that over the years, trust me. It is gone. We got some more debris right here. Got it. Okay. This card's looking good so far. Okay, centering. Near perfect. Surface. I don't see any surface scratches. Very nice card. Corners, very nice. Edges, very nice. So the front is a Gem Mint 10. And the back is looking good too. I don't see any surface flaws. The back and the corners are nice. The centering is nice. Just double checking. Wow. The back's a 10 too. This is a 10 copy. See one little mark right here. Got it. Yeah, honestly, this is a 10. Beautiful card. Okay. All right, we kind of have like a pink wave Judge topped chrome. Okay, see what we got. I'm looking at the centering so far. The centering looks pretty good. Yes, I like the centering. Corners are sharp. The surface is there mostly. Just a few little smudges. Okay. Pretty clean, no surface scratches. Let's flip it to the back. The back looks great. One little mark. You see it? Right there. That actually, that might, I actually think that's enough to bring it down to a mint 9 for PSA. If they catch it. They've been pretty good at catching those little ones lately on the back. So I think it's a 9, unfortunately. But SGC will let it slide. I still think this is a SGC 10. It's such a nice card. I don't know. They might let it slide. You just don't know. This is a gamble. But just so you know, it's right there. If it does get a 9, it's that because of that. I'm going to go ahead and be cautious and say they give it a 9. All right. Nice card. Make sure that it doesn't miss anything. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9.5, I think. Okay. All right. Pink refractor. Aaron Judge. All right. Just see some debris I'm going to wipe off. Beautiful card. Centering's near perfect. Not one surface scratch. No weird dimples. Corners are sharp. Edges sharp. Yeah, I'm just double checking. The front looks like a Gem 10. And so does the back. Whew. All right, make sure I'm not missing anything. Corners are nice. Nice and clean. Edges are nice. Quality card. This is a 10. Got it. Yeah. 10 all day on this pink Judge. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, it's a 10. Alright, Aaron Judge, black and white. Yeah, these black and whites are so condition sensitive, I can tell. Nice. We're looking good, though. We really are looking pretty good. I don't see the snowing like on the other one, like the Seeger. But there's some faint kind of roller lines right here. See that? Very faint. But they are there. See them right there? I think that it's in between because of that. The corners are so nice. Like the overall condition of the card might be a gem 10. And in comparison probably to the other cards in this set, this is a very nice clean copy. I'm going to go ahead and put it as a 10, but if for some reason PSA gives it a 9, it's because of that. These little roller lines, okay? But I have a feeling they're going to give it a 10. I just do. Make sure there's nothing else weird. Okay. Yeah, it's just the overall quality of the card. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything on the edges, corners, anything. No. Okay. Yeah, I feel comfortable giving it a 10. Alright, Aaron Judge, pink tops, chrome. Oh, I hope he has a good year for you and stays healthy. I really do. He could have a beast of a season. A little bit of debris. Okay. Centering. Jeez, it's not coming off that one. There we go, a little bit. All right, centering is near perfect. Look at that. It's great. Great looking card. It does have some minor little surface scratches right here. And maybe a little line through, see that, through his hand. It goes like that. But minor and hard to kind of see, especially if you weren't a grader, you just kind of wouldn't notice it. Other than that, card looks good. The corners are sharp, edges are clean. Yeah, the back is flawless. Beautiful card. Not one indent, nothing. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. In totality, it's a gem card. If for some reason it gets a 9, it's because of that line right here and a tiny bit surface scratches here. But I still think the overall eye appeal of the card is a 10. So, there you go. Nice card. All right, more Aaron Judge, the pink refractor, the home run derby. Okay. Ooh, these Judge are clean. Centering's there. I always look at the logo. The Topps Chrome logo. I see a scuff right here. Let's try to microfiber that. Wow. Microfibers are amazing. So you don't need like a Kurt's card care necessarily. Look at what microfibers can do. Look at that. That's all I use. I don't put anything on my cards or anything. Okay, surface is great. Centering is great. Edges, beautiful. Corners, I've already said that. It's good. Let's hope the back's just as flawless. And it is. Perfect. Beautiful card. Gem Mint 10. Touch of white on that bottom left corner, but that's not enough, trust me. Not quite enough to get you down to a 9 because all other aspects of the card is just beautiful. Okay. All right, we got one more pink Topps Chrome. Aaron Judge. Okay. Okay. Centering is there. Corners are there. Surface, no weird indents. Seeing something right here. But that came right off, I think. A little bit. Just a few touches of dots here. See that? They're not coming off with microfiber. But no other flaws, and those are tiny. I'm still thinking it's the Gem Mint card. And it is. Not even any touch of white on any corners. Nothing weird to the surface. Back centering is fine. Centering is good. Let me double check. So yeah, the only tiny flaw are those two little dots. So that's not enough to bring it down. It's a Gem 10. Very nice card. You did well on these Aaron Judge cards. Make sure I didn't miss anything glaring. Nope. Okay, I think it's 10. All right, we got a black and white Mariano Rivera. Okay. All right, looking at the centering. Centering's there. It's solid. I'm more concerned about this bottom portion. Look at the kind of ding. A touch of white and the ding. That's going to hurt you. And this one has a touch of white too. Top two corners look good. The surface, I don't see anything major. Just a few maybe light surface scratches around here in front of his jersey. A little bit of roller lines right here, common to the set, which we are learning while we film. And then it has some big smudges and factory roller lines all through here. I could just take a wipe, see if it comes off right away, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not coming off right away, so it's kind of on there pretty good. I think this is actually a PSA 8 card, unfortunately, in combination with that ding to the bottom right corner. Yeah, and that big kind of smudge there. Yeah, I think that's where I land on this card. As a PSA 8, I think SGC might give it... I think they'll give it an 8.5. Okay, I think I'll land on an 8 too. All right, we got the Cunha Pink Topps Chrome. All right, let's see what we got. Got some debris. We'll just get off real quick. More debris up top. This one's stuck on pretty good. Okay. Centering's off a little bit top to bottom. It's thinner on the bottom than the top. You can tell by the logo compared to this. Corners are nice and sharp. Surface is clean other than that one little mark. I couldn't get that right away with the microfiber. Edges are clean. The Back is clean. It's pretty sharp. Not one surface indent or anything. The back looks great. Yeah, I still think this is Gem 10 range. Even with the centering, top to bottom, it's about 60-40. But if PSA does give it a 9, it's because of the centering. I'll try to remove that little mark too. Yeah, it looks good. Very clean card. Beautiful. Yeah, it's somewhere between a 9 and a 10. I'm going to give it a 9.5. And hopefully PSA will give it a 10. Okay. All right, we got a Cunha Green of 99. All right, cool image. Okay, I'm looking at the centering. And the centering is very nice. 50-50 centering. It's perfect. These cards often have a lot of factory kind of roller print lines. You can see it right here. All right here through here. Sometimes they will come off with a little microfiber. They're still on there a little bit. Yeah, it's all through. See that? All through there too. That mark, that's all printing. Unfortunately, I think that'll bring you down to a 9 with PSA. Wow, it came off. You see that? Nice. Let's see if we can get you there to that 10 range. Nice. You know what? They are kind of coming off. See that? If you have a microfiber, go ahead and wipe it down what I'm doing a little bit more if you still see it, but I think we got it into that 10 range now. Beautiful card. A little mark right here. See that one little mark right there? I think that one's actually on the card, but I still don't think it's enough. It's still looking like a 10 to me. Corners are good. Edges, perfect. Let's flip it over. I see an edge nick. You see it right there. Might be able to just smooth it out, but it's definitely there. It's still pretty minor. This is close. This is between a 9 and a 10 too. Got a few little surface indents right here from the factory. This is in between 9 and a 10 too, but it's still worth grading because the card has good value. And we're down 99. Okay, back corners look good. No weird indents. I'm just making sure. Yeah, so somewhere between 9 and 10. Okay. All right, we got a Soto. Kind of blue cracked ice look to it. Ooh, clean card. Very clean card. Looking at the centering, looks 50-50 centering. Beautiful. Corners are sharp. Not one surface scratch or roller mark, anything. Looks very nice. Corners, everything looks good. One little tiny indent, factory indent right there. But not bad. Not bad at all. Not enough to bring you from a 10. Back centering solid. Yeah, just a few little factory dimples. You know, still not too bad right there. All right, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, very nice clean copy. Not much to this card. It's a 10. All right, we got a Josh black and white. Let's see if these have kind of the surface imperfections. This one doesn't, but look at the ding. top left ding. Centering's there. No weird print lines. I see one surface scratch actually right there. See it? A few more actually right here. My initial thought, this probably isn't gradable. A little bit uplifting on this corner too. See it? You can see by the shadow. Let's flip it over. Yeah, whoa. See that? That's huge. That could maybe be smoothed out, but I still don't think this card's worth grading. So all that, I think it's already at an 8. Other than that, surface looks okay. Edges look okay. Yeah, but that's gonna really hurt you right there. Okay. Yeah, I think this is an 8. Okay, you can see it through there, right there. Making sure I didn't miss anything other than that. Okay, that's an 8. All right, we got a black and white Frank Thomas. I like the composition of this card. It's cool. I hope this one's gem. Okay, so centering is pretty good. Surface, I see a mark right here. And a few of those kind of roller lines. Kind of see that one right there. See that? And then I see a touch of white on this bottom right corner. So all that kind of gives me pause from a 10. It's looking like a 9 so far. Touch of white and a little bit of uplifting on that corner. You can kind of see. Let's go ahead and flip it. A little bit of more of those printing roller marks right here. Nothing major on the back. I'm not seeing much. I think these little indents are by the numbering, so the numbering flip over. So yeah, that's totally fine. I think this is a solid 9 copy. Nothing less, nothing more. Just because that touch of white and those roller marks. And that one mark right here. Yeah, definitely. And a touch of white there. So I think this is a mid 9. This is a cool looking Aaron Judge card. I like the black and the white with the Yankees. I don't always like the black and white, but I do. Where's the Yankees uni? Okay, so I'm looking at the centering right away off the bat. So there's a little piece extra there. You know, I like getting those. There we go. Left to right. Unfortunately, it's off enough to already bring it down to a 9. Thinner on the left than the right. Look at that. You really see it when you flip it. A few roller marks, not bad. See a few lines, factory lines right through here. See that? Corners are nice and sharp. Nice thick cardstock. Edges are nice. But that centering is still going to get you. A little debris up top here. A little bit of corner fuzziness going on down bottom right. Yeah, still not enough to bring you from a 9. Looking for weird indents, nothing. Weird edge nicks. I'm not seeing much, so the back's a 9 quality too. So I think this is a solid 9 based on the centering. Probably from all the grading companies. There you go. He's the 9. All right, we got an Aaron Judge, kind of blue, cracked look. Okay. Centering looks great. 50-50 centering. These are coming out clean. A few marks, surface marks, see it right here. Those actually look more like factory scuffs, so I don't think they will wipe off, but we will try anyway. You know what? I think most of it did, weirdly. Most of it. Okay. Good. It's looking good. Looking like 10 quality. Corners look great. Edges are sharp. Like I said, centering is nice. No weird indents. Let's flip it. Kind of those back printing lines, but I always tell people you still have a shot out of 10 with those. They're on the back, so very common to these cards. A few minor indents right here, see them, but still within 10. A little bit deeper, more concerning marks right there. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all right there. See them? Slightly worried about that. I actually put this in between a 9 and a 10 now. So it's like a 9.5 for me. I think PSA brings it to a 9, unfortunately. It's just too many little pockets of surface issues with those roller marks. Yeah, I'm thinking they give it a 9. SGC and Beckett will still give it a 9.5. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, okay, there we go. Aaron Judge blue at a 150. Okay, I see some debris right away. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, centering. Near perfect again. A little thinner on the left than the right, but 55-45, still within 10. Range. Few very faint roller marks. Nothing major. Give it a little wipe. Yeah, they're already kind of coming off a little bit. Okay. Corners look nice and sharp. Edges are clean and crisp. So for now, the only flaw is a little bit of roller marks, but nothing major. Back centering is good. A little thinner on the left and the right. The corners are nice and sharp. Edges are clean, no nicks. Surface is good. I don't see a lot of factory imperfections on this card, so this card is a quality 10 in my opinion. Beautiful card. There you go. Got it off. Okay. I think this is a 10. Look how nice and sharp that is. Okay. All right, we got an Aaron Judge, kind of that 1988 retro design. I like it. I can already tell by the centering is off left to right. And it'll bump you down from the 10 range, so it's already at a 9. It's too bad. It looks really clean so far. Corners are sharp, edges are sharp. A little bit of surface mark right there, but not bad. That's kind of like an indent, factory indent. Very tiny. It's not going to bring you down. Edges are sharp. So right now, it's at a mid-9 just because of the centering. You can really see it when you look down thinner on the left than the right on this. See it now? The back, number at 52. Beautiful card. The back's very clean. Edges look good. No surface. A little minor one. See it right there? But that's okay. It's not going to hurt you because you're already at a 9, so not bad. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I think it's a solid mint 9 copy. Yeah. Okay, mint 9. Final card, I think we have this 2019 Topps Chrome Refractor Aaron Judge. Let's end with a bang. I like the centering. I do. It's near perfect. I think it is perfect. Corners are sharp, edges are clean. No surface marks. Nothing. Man, the front of this card is flawless. I love it. Right, the back. Ooh, we are going to end with a bang. Might even put in a 10 for the BGS. Pristine. Corners are nice. Edges, great. It's very clean card. I don't even want to handle it too much because it's just so perfect. There's a little bit of debris right here. Okay. Making sure I didn't miss any weird indents. No, I did not. It's a 10. Through and through. Yep. Okay. All right, thank you.